Welcome to Mattress Talk TV. I'm your host, Phil Dameron, and this is part 2 in our series on coil systems. And today what we've done is we've taken kind of a children's mattress and opened it up so we can see the coil system that's inside. And this is going to be a 312 coil system. So in a full size, this actually has 312 coils. So let's take a look. So the 312 here, this is very similar to the first coils that were produced back at the turn of the century. This is called a Bonnel coil. It's very round on the top. What you'll notice here is at the top of the coil, it's wider than the middle section. The middle section here is called the barrel of the coil. So it almost gives you kind of an hourglass type shape in the coil itself. One of the things that does for you is it makes the coil much more flexible. It almost telescopes in on itself. Let's take a look at the top. Now the top of a Bonnel coil is round. It's also knotted, so this wire is knotted on itself. This one here is a 5-turn coil. You cut the top 2, 3, 4, 5 turns, which is pretty typical in this type of spring system. Now, one of the drawbacks to a Bonnel system is over time this coil can actually turn. You'll see how this knot is moving. If the coils turn, it puts a lot of pressure when there's weight on the barrel of the coil. It doesn't wear as evenly. It's still a decent coil system, but they found that for adults there's some newer coil systems that work a whole lot better. So we're at a 13 gauge wire here, which is pretty heavy. They do make this in a heavier gauge, a 12 3/4 gauge. You can also go a 13.5 gauge, which is a little bit lighter. But overall, not a bad system, especially if you're looking for kids or little ones. Again, possibly a guest bed. You can make coil systems feel differently with the padding, and we'll take a look at that in the future. So that gives you a little bit about what a 312 coil system looks like. One thing I should add on any coil system, you can really cheat and make the bed feel much firmer than it is, and you do that a number of ways. You can use an insulator pad that's very stiff, displaces your weight over more of the coils so you have more springs holding you up. It makes it feel firmer. Or you can put some foam and padding on it that's also very stiff, very rigid. You put that all together, now you've got a nice firm bed, but the coil system isn't as firm as it seems. The problem with that is it's going to wear prematurely and you're never going to get the back support you need. You usually see those in freight sales or in classifieds. If the price is too good to be true, it probably is. So when you're talking to your sales associate, ask some questions about the coils, ask about the manufacturer, and your sales associate should be there to help you get the best bed that you need. So we hope that helps. Check in next time. We're going to show a whole new bed, and thank you for watching Mattress Talk TV.